Okay, before I get into my projects, I wanted to show you a quick haul I got at the thrift store, and it's going to be a quick one. The last couple of times I've went to the thrift store, all the shelves are empty. I think they took over the Memorial Day weekend. Is it not Labor Day weekend? Excuse me. I think they cleaned the store out. You know, it was stuffed and it's just cleaned out. So I haven't found a lot, but I did find a few things, and one of them was for 50 cents, this little baggie, and they are full of little rub-ons. Here's one that's come off in the package, and I thought these would be handy to have if I make tags and I want a little something. Oh, part of it just pulled off on that. But there's these little, all kinds of little cute mountain was cute, but it's probably going to rub off on that. There's a little something. Anyways, the little bag is just full of little flourishes and different things. And it'd be just the right size to rub on a tag after I make it. 50 cents. So I picked that up. And sometimes this stuff, I really like it. It's Fabric Fusion. And if I have something that has a little split in it or something, you take this and smear it on there and push it together, and it goes through the wash and everything. So this was 50 cents, and I did open it up and make sure it was still runny and good, and it is. It's almost full. That was well worth 50 cents. And I have a project that I've seen done on Facebook that I want to do that is so pretty, and it takes books, and I didn't have enough books, so I picked up just 2 hardback books to do that project with. Hopefully that'll be coming soon. And then Margaret, in my Happy Mail, sent me the strips, the coffee dyed strips of, that look like this. And you know, I have went through every one of them and used it. I have little strips left. All I have left. I've used it all. So, and I did find something in another thrift haul that I was going to do that with. But this was just a panel, a curtain panel. And I'm going to take it into the store today. And while I'm there, I'm going to be cutting it up so I can coffee dye it and have it ready to go because I'm out. All right, guys. Now, on to my projects. All right, I have this board I got at the thrift store. I think it was $1. I am going to have to take the little hanger off and probably have to do kind of a wire hanger because I need it up on the wood. If I put it in here, I couldn't get it on the wall. So I am going to start by painting this with Waverly Plaster. And you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a decoupage. And the paper I have is from Decoupage Central. And I don't have to make this part here really dark, but I do need the background white because I'm going to be using this one, this here. I think it's so pretty, the red barn. That's just so pretty. So that's what I'm going to do is just give this one coat, and I'm not worried about getting all the way to the edges on this. And I'll be back once that's ready. All right, my board is just a little wider. Kit Kat. Oh, come on, go on. Anyways, my board's just a little bit wider than my picture. So I'm going to take and go around the picture because I don't want it even. I mean, I'm going to tear this off instead of cutting and making it just a blunt cut. I got to get this pen started because I just put the water in, and there's orange on that, so I'm going to have to move that. on my mat. But I'll just get this started. Boy, that's really tough paper. That's pretty wet. Anyways, I'm going to go on and do this and do that all the way around. And hopefully by then this will be dry and ready to decoupage it on. I have my paper all trimmed down and laid where I want it. So I'm going to start putting it down. Well, on this part of the video, for some reason my sound was messed up. So I'm just doing a little bit of a voiceover for you. I'm just using my Mod Podge and putting it on there. And I'll use my water mister to spray the paper and some cellophane to smooth it down with. And it came out pretty wrinkle-free. But I'm going to move on to the next clip because all I'm doing is Mod Podging it down. I'll show a little bit where I misted my paper, and then I'll use my cellophane to smooth it out, and this was pretty much wrinkle-free when I got finished. Now that this is dry, what I'm doing is I'm taking a sharp X-Acto knife, and this does have splits between it. I'm just going to get it started. I'm going to go like that. If I feel any resistance, then I'll push it up and down if it doesn't run smoothly. See, that's where the slat is. Okay. Now, I've decided that I am going to, I tried to get that off, but I'm afraid I'm going to rip it because it doesn't have any way to have tension. So, I'm just going to pull this up, if I can get it up. There, just need to get it started. And I'm going to put some Mod Podge on that. It's kind of stuck down in spots already. Jolie, need to put that out in something smaller. And I'm just going to put a coat of Mod Podge on this. And then I'm going to push it back down in there. With the flat side, not the sharp side. Make sure it's adhered down to the wood. That is not wanting to stick right in there. Maybe I don't have enough on it. Okay. That should get it now. I need something. I know what I can get. Let's see. I'm going to see if this works. Yeah, that's better. Might turn it over this way. I see some places right here sticking up. Now, run that down in there. Okay, that worked. Now I'm just going to push hard and make sure it's down in there. And I have 2 more to do, but I'm not going to do it on camera. Now everything's dry, and now I'm going to give it a coat of Fusion clear wax. And I must have left my brushes, my wax brushes, at the store. I swore I picked them up. Mainly wanted around the edges. I can't really tell. I don't have a feel for this. I'm just going to give this coat all over the clear. Then I'm going to go back with the Jolie brown. Now I'm going in with the Jolie finishing wax in brown. Don't like having to use this brush, but that's what I've got. Now I'm going to do this all over and then put the hanger on the back, and it will be ready to go. Now, I also got this from Decoupage Central, and I need to get it used. And this was a little chalkboard that was on the washboard that I redone, that I got at the thrift store. So I am going to put this on here. And this color here was like an enamel red, like it had been spray painted with a gloss. And I just took it out to the garage and sanded the glossy part off, and it kind of around the edges. And I think that color is going to look good with this rooster. So I'll just wax this. I've got to give this a coat of my Waverly because it'll need to show up. That's a black background. And I'll just give it a light coat, let it dry, and then I'll Mod Podge my rooster on there. I think this is going to turn out cute. And I think I'll put little wire hangers at the top because you can see the little holes where it was nailed to the washboard. And I'll pull the nails out, and I'll use the top ones for a hanger with a wire. I think this is going to be cute. Okay, I have that painted white, and I've put my paper on there where I want it, and I've taken my fingernail and made a crease where I want to cut it. And now I'll cut it out. see. Okay, that's where it's going to be. So now I'll take my brush. Because I didn't try to get right up to the edges. And I guess I should have. But then I have painted my frame, so I'm going to go with it. I want to make sure I get it up in there good. Now I'm going to spray it with water because it doesn't seem to wrinkle as bad. And I know that's a tip that y'all have given me. Well, unless you lay it down too soon. There we go. No wrinkles. Okay, so I'm going to go on and do the rest of it just the way I did the start and get this on there. Okay, this is dry, so it's going to get a clear coat of wax, clear wax. Okay, I'll wipe that back. Now, I'll go over it with the Jolie, if I can find it. There it is. Want it around the edges real good. And on the wood. Okay, get that out of there. It's not covering right now. Must have got some Mod Podge on it. Okay, now I'm going to get me some wire. I'll be right back. All right, I have my wire now. I'm going to cut me off a piece. It's some rusty wire. I can't remember if this was what I had. Yeah, I think this is some I bought at Harbor Freight and poured it in vinegar and stuff, and it really rusted good. Because I don't think the one I bought from, oh, I can't remember the name, Crafters something. Anyways, it was a smaller batch. That is not there. Finally come up through there. Yeah, about like that right there. Let's see. I'm just going to take it and twirl it. Pull it out. Push it over. Push it down. There we go. We have a hanger. And I think that turned out pretty cute for a little chalkboard. And I already did the one item, the washboard that I got, and this was on it. So I got 2 projects out of that washboard. And I think, I can't remember, but I was thinking I paid $3 for it. Maybe $1. I cannot remember. But I think that turned out really cute. Okay, after my trip into town, I was on the road on the way home, and I come up on this, and my husband's brother's truck had caught on fire, and the fire department was out there, and it was burning some of the field and stuff. But the truck's lost, but Ray's okay, and I'm thankful for that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next one, we'll see you later.